When George Armstrong Custer first took over the 7th Cavalry in the late 1860s, he took over not only a newly formed regiment, but a complete rabble of troops that had virtually had no training. One of the first things he did when he took it over to boost morale is he wanted to create a troop of sharpshooters, a troop of 40 of the best shots in the regiment. There'd never been target practice before. Some of the men had never fired a rifle before, hard as it is to believe. They set up target practice, they kept track of every single shot fired, and the top 40 men were put into the sharpshooter troop. What was the incentive for this, you might ask? Well, if you were in the sharpshooter troop, you never had to do guard duty again. There was no more getting up at 2 in the morning to go on guard duty. You were free of that. So as you can imagine, the incentive was enormous, and the guys really went hard at it to become in the sharpshooter troop. Fantastic. One of the other things, though, that Custer did was that he decided that all of the horses should be split up so that each troop was an individual colour. One troop would be all blacks, one would be all greys, one would be all sorrels. When he did this, he thought it all looked very attractive, but in his memoirs, the memoirs that he wrote himself shortly before the Little Bighorn, he wrote, "The changes when first proposed had not been greeted with much favour by many of the troopers, who by long service and association in times of danger had become warmly attached to their horses." So if Custer said to Cody and I, "Guys, I'm very sorry, but you're going to be separated into different troops," how do you think we'd go with that? Not well. Thank you. Next time.